Hello and welcome to the Film Freakz podcast, the podcast all about movies. Each episode is about a specific movie, and we'll get to this episode's movie in a little bit. But first, I need to correct myself from last time because there is no fan vote this week. You can still recommend movies to us, and we'll add them to the votes. But coming up is episode 150, and we're doing something special for that. At the end of Ray's episode, we will tell you what that is. But as of right now, it's a mystery. Ooh. But if you want to send us a film recommendation, you can comment on the latest episode of the podcast on YouTube, or you can send us an email at ff.filmfreaks with a G at the end, Z at the end, not G, Z at the end, at gmail.com. Or you can also come over to my Discord in the movie stuff section and say, I want you all to watch this movie. And we'll add it to the list of movies for the vote. We're always looking for new movies, of course. Let's go ahead and introduce ourselves before we introduce the movie. I am Yemmy the Ocean. Yemmy Ocean. And I'm here with...
Darn it. Callus. I got nothing. Just Callus.
Tay Rusty. Or Rusty Tay? I don't know.
Rusty Tay sounds a bit sus.
Yeah, it does.
I'm Ray. I'm just Ray.
Just Ray? Any
Just
relation
Ray.
to Just Callus?
No, I stole it
Oh.
from the vault.
Identity theft is not a joke, Ray.
Well, how are we all doing this fine day?
Doing pretty good.
Fine. Good.
That does not sound so fine.
Totally didn't just wake up and have a slight sore throat.
You know, I just realized
at all.
I was talking to you guys about episode 150 when we were going to record that. I was off by a day. For some reason, I thought this was Callus's movie.
No, it's my movie.
So
I thought that.
Yeah.
move
Yeah,
everything
when you
back
said that,
2
I was
weeks.
confused.
Yeah, I was... I didn't catch that.
Well, you know, this was kind of like a Callus kind of pick, in my opinion. I don't know if everyone
Kind
everyone
of, yeah.
agrees. It felt like a Callus pick, but it was actually a Tay pick. And
was a
speaking of
Tay pick.
which, Tay, go ahead and introduce the movie for us.
So we watched this week Ocean's 11 from 2001, directed by Steven Soderbergh. Soderbergh? I don't know his pronunciation.
Soderbergh? I don't know.
Soderbergh, who actually is in the movie. I think. Maybe not. I don't know. I was reading a bunch of facts and it made it sound like he was in the movie. He's not. I just looked. Anyways.
Man, misinformation this early on, huh?
Yeah. Well, it's fine. Whatever. Less than 24 hours into his parole, charismatic thief Danny Ocean is already rolling out his next plan. In one night, Danny's handpicked crew of specialists will attempt to steal more than $150 million from 3 Las Vegas casinos. But to score the cash, Danny risks his chance to reconciling with his ex-wife, Tess. Starring George Clooney, Brad Pitt, Andy Garcia, Matt Damon, Julia Roberts, Casey Affleck, Scott Conn, Elliot Gould, Eddie Jemison, Bernie Mac, Shabio Quinn, Carl Reiner, Cecilia Ann Burt, Paul L. Nolan. I think that's the whole
Yeah, you're getting past the
11.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So there we go.
Going for the
Yes.
whole ocean there.
Okay. Yeah, that's the whole 11. And the bad guy and the ex-wife.
and board
Wow.
member number 1.
Yeah, and parole officer number 1 or board member.
The most
Show some
important
respect
character.
to Julia Roberts.
I said Julia
Respect.
Roberts.
Oh, okay.
You know, the same
She-
thing happened to me last time, Callus, where I thought you didn't say Jim Carrey. So
Yeah, Julia Roberts was number 5 on that list.
Well, then, respect to Garcia. What's his name again?
Who?
uh, the bad guy. Andy Garcia, thank you.
Andy Garcia is number 3 on that list.
Oh, okay.
all right, respect to Vladimir Klitschko.
All right. Yeah, I didn't. Who played himself?
Actually, it does say here that Soderbergh does have a credit as a vault bomber, uncredited.
Oh, okay. That's yes. He's one of the bombers that gets yelled at who didn't turn off the silent alarm. Okay, I did read
The
that he
vault
wasn't.
bombing.
I did read that right.
Yeah.
Anyways, I guess I should start this conversation. We kind of started already, I guess, talking about this huge cast. I didn't even think about where to start this conversation, guys. I just enjoyed the movie.
I never do. I never think about where I'm gonna start either.
What do you guys think about Brad Pitt always eating something in every scene?
I've noticed that.
There's actually a list that someone made of everything they ate during the movie.
Yeah, I've seen the list too.
Nachos,
And apparently,
salad, cotton candy, fruit cup, assorted party snacks, a lollipop, a shrimp cocktail, an ice cream, and a burger.
so apparently
It's
the shrimp
pretty interesting.
cocktail. There's a inconsistency there. One scene it's the shrimp cocktail, and the next scene is like a plate of something, and then it cuts back again, and it's back to the shrimp cocktail. they spent so many takes on it. He just started eating something different.
Yeah, he's just like he's such a hard-working actor that he just decided not to eat lunch or dinner, and he just eats on set.
Yeah,
He was
a
definitely
quirk.
well fed.
yeah. I like it's a quirk he has, and I like it. It's fun.
Yeah. Like I was watching it with my family, and even my mom brought it up. She's like, "He's always eating something."
He is always eating something.
How's he always eating something and that skinny? Come on now.
It's because when he's not filming, he's working out,
Probably.
or maybe he doesn't eat alpha filming
Maybe-
and only eats while filming.
Yeah, maybe he just snacks
Yeah.
throughout his day and like no full meal.
I do that.
Oh, okay. So I got something here for us. I think. So I think I mentioned, I don't remember if it was while we were recording or off recording, that my wife always talked about how like they changed the Vegas skyline for this movie and she didn't like that. And they did not actually change the Vegas skyline for this movie, but they did blow up a fake casino.
Ah, yes.
They also used actual the casino let them use actual security footage,
Yeah,
which I thought was kind of cool.
that's cool. But yeah, I guess originally they were going to blow up the New York, but this came out a few months right after 9/11, and they thought that was not in good taste, so they changed it to a fake fictional casino.
All right, that was a good call.
Yeah, it was a good call. So that was the only fake like casino is the one they blow up, and that is because of 9/11.
I love that one scene of like him, the one guy just seeing that casino blow up on the TV, but you can see like in the background he's just like in the
Yeah.
giant window. You could just turn around and watch I got a front row seat to it.
Yeah, I do love that too.
That was
Great.
Dan Cheadle.
It was Don Cheadle.
Thank you.
Oh, Don, not Dan.
Yeah.
Mr.
You know, when I
Cheeto.
first- When I first saw him, I'm like, oh, is that Don Cheadle? And then he started talking, and I was like, it doesn't sound like him. I don't think it. Maybe it's just someone who kind of looks like him. And then I was
He
reading
went-
later that it was him, just with a shitty accent.
Yeah, such a heavy accent he went with.
Yeah, he didn't like it. I was reading a bunch of facts last night. Apparently, yeah, he did not like that accent. Like he went to England and he's like, okay, I've got it good. I think I've got it good. And then they did. And he's like, oh, it's terrible. And when they were going to do the second one, he's like, can I drop the accent? Like, nope, you're stuck with it.
Oh,
Damn.
The third one also? I don't remember if he had the accent of the one.
I think he did. Was he in the third one? It's been so long since I've seen the
Weren't
second
they all
and
in the
third
third
one.
one?
I think it
Oh,
would
maybe
be
he
more
wasn't.
funny if they like during the middle of this movie he just like dropped the accent and was like, I'm not from the UK, dude.
That would see, yeah.
I
they
think
could
that
have
would have
done
been
that.
so good. That would have because the accent was very distracting.
Yeah, yeah. And it wasn't like there was times where it kind of just went away.
Bollocks. Oi, lads.
Yes,
You didn't set the
Yes, don't you know
timers. It's all buggered.
Ah. But yeah,
Don't
he is
do
in
the
the third
flippy
one.
whippy before I'm out of the area.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
the queen is so lovely.
Yes.
He's doing it on purpose. He's doing that to cut us off.
Yeah.
I'm done.
It's all an act. It's all an act. Now I do want to go watch the Ocean's 12 and Ocean's 13. I do
Me
remember
too.
not liking Ocean's 12 as much, but
It's not good. It's not great.
yeah, it was not as good as 11. And 13 was good though. I do remember liking 13.
I
I
agree.
still want to
Yes.
see Oceans 1 through 10.
I know.
You can watch 8. 8 is available.
Yeah.
That doesn't count.
You could watch the Ocean's 11 from 1960 and consider it the first one.
Yeah.
Well, that's a funny story because I was thinking of like, oh, I should go watch that because it has Frank Sinatra and blah blah blah.
Yeah. The Rat Pack.
I had the same
But-
thought.
But I decided against it because they use egregious blackface in that movie, as I read online.
Hmm.
They do. I watched the trailer for it and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's like 3 of the characters start doing blackface and like black jokes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so,
bad.
so
It's like-
I steered clear, but I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
Not worth it.
The only thing I saw on the original was like no one remembers the movie other than that like it had an A-list cast. Like no one saw it, but they think they saw it because they had Frank Sinatra and Tony Bennett or whoever the Rat Pack was. I don't
Who?
know.
Sammy Davis Jr.
Yeah,
and,
that guy. It's like we
what
have
other guy's
streets
name?
named after him in this city. You think I'd know him?
Yeah, for a second I was looking at like the posters and stuff because obviously it's all hand drawn. I'm like, oh wow, this is kind of ahead of its time, having so many people of color in the movie, and they're all blackface. I'm like, oh fuck you. Like, come on.
Yikes.
Wow. Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, it's only one black character that I could see from the trailer.
So yeah, luckily
But,
they didn't do that with this movie. With
Yeah,
I did watch the first 5 minutes of that movie, and it's just like I could tell I was not gonna be able to watch it just because.
It's one of those old timey
Nice.
movies with a lot of meandering.
Yes, exactly.
It's character growth. No, it's boring.
So, as someone who lives in Las Vegas and has worked in casinos,
You robbed a casino this past week.
yes, exactly. It gave me, I had the idea. No, there's a lot about this movie that is just very, like, they're like, oh, that security is so hard. I'm like, no. Getting into like the back house of a casino is not hard.
Well, maybe for this triple casino
Vault.
vault. thing.
That's like 200 feet below the Vegas Strip. Do you realize that there's a lot of people here who don't have pools because you can't? It's very, very difficult to dig underground here.
I mean, the guy was filthy rich.
Filthy rich. He would have had to build that vault before the strip was there, because the only way to get through this, it's called caliche. It's a stone that, like, if they start digging for a pool and find it, they just go, nope, you can't have a pool. And the only way to get through it is dynamite, or like, explosives. So the strip would not have, could not be there.
They're just not trying hard enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Maybe, I mean, almost billionaires probably could find a way. I don't know.
Yes, we do.
Maybe they were old
It's kind of
tunnels for like a defunct like bunker
Mine.
or whatever.
Maybe.
Or mine,
maybe.
yeah. Or...
Yeah. We do. I don't think there are any in the valley, but there are mines here.
Taya's thought a lot about this. Been casing casinos all week.
Yep. No. Like I said, I
how,
worked.
How could I get into the back? Let's see here.
I worked in casinos.
Oh, this is like the perfect movie for you.
Yeah. Like I said, no. Like watching it, I'm just like, well, that's highly inaccurate. like I understand them wanting to up the stakes and like, oh yeah, like worked at Bellagio. I've been in the back area of
Man, we
Bellagio.
have an insider here. Oh my gosh.
There were
Wow.
shots where I'm like, okay, that's the back house of Bellagio. Okay. Um, but yeah, they make it look like it's a lot harder to get back there. It's not. And also just like the people working there like being like, oh, no, what is this? You can't come back here. Like most of them you could just follow, like somebody could put in the code, get through, and you could just follow them and they wouldn't care. They wouldn't stop you. They wouldn't be like, hey, wait, do you have a pass? They'd just be like, what if?
Should you be saying this on a podcast?
This is all in Minecraft. Yes, yes.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
the back of the house, like they show like the back of the house of being like all these like, oh, there's all these things you get like. You could get into the back of the house and you couldn't do anything back there. There's nothing to do back there. Like the areas that actually would have like, anything. What's the word I'm looking for?
Confidential.
Yeah, like that confidential. We'll say sure. That works. It's not quite the same word, but it
Anything
works.
valuable?
Yeah, valuable or just like restrictive. Like those are going to be harder to get to, but like they'll be in separate rooms. But just to get to the back of the back area is not hard. You can't do anything back there besides wander around, and it is like a maze back there. You're just like, wait, where am I? Where's this going? It's just long ass hallways for the most part.
Suppose it makes sense. Confuse anyone trying to rob the place.
Yeah, well, yeah. And like I said, I haven't seen like the security rooms or anything. I don't know that. Looking at it, I'm like, that does not seem accurate. It seems very like high tech for what I've seen.
A bit Death Star like.
Yeah, I was like,
Well,
I
actually-
know I've been.
More like it kind of reminded me of the Jason Bourne room
Yeah,
in like the CIA or whatever it is.
yeah, exactly. Because I was like, I've been to the security room in Mandalay Bay, and it was just like an office with cubicles.
Jesus Christ, it's Danny Ocean.
Yeah, but did you work like during this time, like in 2001? Because maybe everything drastically changed since then.
Well, I mean, for sure. MGM now owns those properties. I don't know. I forgot to look to see if they owned them back then. I don't think they did. I can't remember who originally owned Bellagio. Was it Steve Wynn?
Steve
So-
Irwin?
Steve Wynn. Because I think Terry Benedict is, I think, based off Wynn.
Well, yeah, Andy Garcia owned all three of them, so.
Yeah. Although MGM has always owned MGM Grand. No, Steve Wynn owned Mirage and Treasure Island originally. I think MGM has also always owned Bellagio. I don't know.
Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, obviously they made up a owner for these three casinos, and why they chose those three casinos, I don't know.
Are they all like relatively close to each other? Or?
Kind of like, I mean, they show how far away they are. Like Bellagio, Caesars, then Mirage. And across from Bellagio is like the Paris hotel, and then to the left of that is the MGM. Well, I think technically it's like what's that hotel? That's like everywhere. Hilton, but it's like Hilton Hotel is owned by MGM Grand, and MGM Grand's property is just big. So they are relatively close. And obviously they couldn't say Caesars because everyone knows Caesars is owned by Caesars.
Yeah. I guess the one thing that were they in the same casino every time, or did they go to all three of them?
So, I looked up like filming things. They did not ever. I don't think ever filmed in the MGM Grand. They did a lot of filming in Bellagio, and then they did some filming in like the Flamingo. But I think that was because in one of the flashbacks, the Flamingo was one of the ones that got robbed.
Ah.
So
Yeah, maybe the old timey one was the Flamingo. That sounds like an old timey name for a casino.
It's still
Ah.
around.
I'm going to the flamingo, honey.
Well,
I'm gonna bet
it's,
on the
you know,
horses.
it's named after the street it's on, so it's it's not even very. It is, and it's been around for a long time. So
Don't wait up for me, dear. I'll be out all night drinking and betting on horse races.
Here we go again.
or dog races, because that's what's in the movie.
Yeah, you're right. Did anyone else not like the goatee on George Clooney at the beginning of the movie?
It was his prison goatee. It looked
Yeah.
stupid, but he was
It-
allowed.
It
He was allowed. He
weird,
was in
yeah.
prison.
I was waiting. I was like, please shave this off. Please shave this off. And he did, and I was like, yes. I was cheering. It didn't look good in my opinion.
No, it did not. And I actually, I've seen this movie several times. So like when he showed up with the goatee, I was like, I don't remember him having a goatee. And then he shaved it. I was like, okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, if you had the goatee this whole time, yeah, probably would have been like a 1 star, you know?
Wow. Just for the goatee. Wow.
It just doesn't, I don't think it fits his face. You gotta have a specific face for that.
Yeah, agreed. There's an old picture I have somewhere with me with the goatee. It looked dumb.
I think I had a goatee at one point. Actually, no, I never did a goatee, but I did do the the chin strap type thing. I remember that.
Chin strap.
Most high maintenance facial hair I ever had. It was annoying as fuck.
Does none of the living have any facial hair actually? Now that I think about it,
Who?
No.
like none of the 11 have any, right?
Well, just Don Cheadle.
Oh, does he have like a little?
I think
bit
he
of
had
beard?
like a thicket, as we used to call it, just the chin
thicket.
with hair on it.
Mm.
Okay, I did look at Steve Wynn did originally create build the Bellagio. So
Ah, yes.
And
There is Don Cheadle's thicket.
the card dealer had a mustache, so there's a light facial hair
yeah,
splatter.
Bernie Mac.
Yeah.
Bernie Mac. Yeah,
Rest in peace.
yeah. Rest in peace, buddy. Okay, yeah. So Andy Garcia, like I said, kind of based off Steve Wynn. Steve Wynn did originally build the Bellagio. And when this movie came out, the Bellagio had only been around for 3 years? 4 years? 3 or 4 years. So.
Brand spanking new.
Yeah.
State of the
Just
art.
weird that they chose the MGM Grand. Stinking state of the art. You're right. Just
State of the
crazy.
art for the 2000s. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And guess what, guys? It still looks the exact same.
Impressive.
Yeah. Now MGM bought it eventually from Steve, so he could go build his new hotels, the Wynn and the Encore. And MGM, they run their casinos and hotels and stuff in we don't ever need to update them. They just make us money, sort of way. So, although they've now sold off the Bellagio. Fun fact for everybody. They still run it, but they don't own it. Anyways, what do you guys think of the heist? Let's talk about this heist.
I mean, that's the whole movie.
Exactly. It's the
Well,
it's the
I
fun
guess
of this
it's-
movie.
What did
Mostly
you guys
planning.
think of the movie?
No, like the plan and like how it all comes together. Like I like that. Like there's the one shot where they're like working on the fake vault, and like the camera just kind of pulls out, and you just see the air freshener, and you're just like, well, okay, what does this have to do with anything? And then later you see that the air freshener is on the vehicle, the SWAT
yeah, the
vehicle, and you're
van.
like, oh, okay,
Or the SWAT vehicle. Yeah.
yeah. So I liked those kind of things, those little like hints as to what's going. You know, when it's revealed, you go, oh, okay, cool. That's how they did that. That's why they did that.
I do like a good old ensemble cast on these type of movies.
Yeah.
Like everyone kind of serves their own purpose, and like everything just it is very hard to do. But like I feel like for this one, they pulled it off like really well. Like yeah, some characters are like very minor and like have very small parts in the grand scheme of things. But still very enjoyable. Just like seeing all the different interactions and like all the. Is it like dry humor? Is that how you would describe this humor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
It's
so.
not like they're not waiting for a laugh track. It's
Yeah.
kind of just it's kind of like natural conversation.
And like sometimes it's just like one of them would just shift their face slightly to give like that certain look that it's just like pretty funny. Like not laugh out loud funny, but it's just like it's enjoyable.
It'll get a chuckle out of you. I like that. Unlike, well, I was about to say it's kind of like I think it was it Fast Five that we watched. Kind of reminded like getting the character like the cast together kind of reminded me of that, quick and snappy.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing. I know we didn't really like Fast Five, but like it was quick and snappy to get the gang together, and they didn't waste any time getting to the main plot of the movie. Like almost as soon as George Clooney is out of the slammer, the plot is rolling, and I like
Yeah.
that. They didn't waste any time like with any fluff. They just were like, we're getting to the point, and we're gonna build up to this giant heist, which doesn't really take that long either. Like I feel like it was only like 30 minutes into the movie when things started happening with the heist too. So nice pace, and yeah, it was an enjoyable time watching it all come together.
Yeah. Who's not counting? You know,
What about Ray?
Oh, Ray. Sorry. What?
What about Ray?
Well, Tay asked, how did everyone like the heist
Oh, yeah.
or the build up?
Oh, it was good. No, I'm just kidding. No, I thought it was really clever. I like being able to watch. I like how they do it type
The process.
scenes. Like,
Yeah.
yes, I love watching the process like pan out rather than like, hey, we're gonna do this heist, and then they do it, and you're like, well, how? Like, how did you even make that work? So I'm glad that they like that was the movie. They just like showed every little bit. I didn't think they were going to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was skeptical.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah.
Everyone's
Who
favorite
was
character, I
everyone's
guess. Yeah.
favorite character?
That's what I was guessing.
Out of the 11, we'll just say.
Out of the 11.
Yeah.
Well, I have two. Is it okay if I have two?
Yeah, that's okay.
I like the twins. I like, or were they twins? They were twins,
the
brothers.
brothers.
They just said
Mormon
brothers.
boys.
I liked how they kept changing outfits, and they would just randomly appear again, and you'd be like, "Wait a minute, that's them." I
Yep.
I found that very entertaining because, like especially during the heist, they were switching out like 3 or 4 times during that whole thing. It was just very fun to keep
Yeah.
track of them.
Yeah. I will say there was one point where I'm just like, well, they just blew the whole heist. They changed in the elevator and then just left the stuff in there.
Oh yeah,
And it's like, there's cameras in the elevators, boys.
I feel like they could have left that scene out.
Yeah. It's like we know, like if it's just them coming out of the elevator, been like, oh, they've changed. Well, yeah, of course. They probably just like they can change. It's not hard. We don't need to see.
And it's not like they showed every change for them either, because they change into the
Yeah.
the fancy dress, and then they change into the ambulance people, the paramedics. Then they change
Yeah.
into the so they're constantly changing. So.
Yeah. And I love that, their arguments, like one of my favorite ones is with the balloons when they're just like, hey buddy, don't call
Oh,
me
yeah,
buddy,
yeah.
pal. Don't call me pal, friend. Like I love that little argument they have there.
I like that they argue so much in the white van that
And the
Brad
van,
Pitt's
yes.
character just leaves. He's like, "Fuck this!" Like,
Yeah.
Do you mean Matt Damon's character?
I don't know why he went
yes.
inside though. Like Matt, you could just step out of the van.
well, yeah. Well, I think at the time he was also kind of like he wanted to be more involved, and
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, Mr. Ocean was like, "No, you stay."
Which I don't get why, but for reasons so what's his face could get his hand smashed.
Yes, needed that plot rolling
Yeah.
or side plot, whatever you call it.
All right.
Which-
Can I just ask, like, what is? Oh, sorry. Were you gonna
I was like, which I was just gonna say, the whole it all adds to the humor. It's like when they're going to blow up the stuff and. Anyways, sorry.
Well,
Kels, go
I
ahead.
feel like I was the only person who answered who the favorite character was.
Yeah.
All right. I was just gonna go on a side tangent.
I didn't want-
Like, now that you brought up that blowing up stuff, but I mean, I can bring it
Yeah.
up later if you want.
Well,
if you
I
want
mean,
to continue.
if it fits now, I guess.
Yeah, side tangent. That's what we're about
Yeah,
here.
that's what we do.
Yeah,
we'll get back to
slide-
favorite characters in about 30 minutes, folks.
Yes. All right. So, yeah. Speaking of like the vault blowing up, like, why did they need to activate it from the outside? Like, they showed what it looks like from the outside, and like nothing happened on the outside. Like those things that they placed around the doors did nothing at all. So, why were those outside things needed at all if it just blew up from the inside only? Like the one guy could have just done everything by himself.
Agreed.
Yeah.
You always got a backup plan.
Well, they're probably because they did put something on the outside the door, and that needed to be like to create like a current, so the explosion would go through the door and not just out.
Maybe. I guess like he did just place the little green emerald things, like whatever they were.
Yeah, which were the actual explosives.
Explosives, yeah. I guess those devices on the outside activated them. I don't know. But then again, why couldn't he just bring those devices himself? Like put them next to the green stuff? I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
overthinking
well, maybe
it.
it's because of
I'm
the
overthinking it.
briefcase thing where they had to put the emeralds into the briefcase. That probably would be a little bit hard to put the activators inside the briefcase with the emeralds. Perhaps.
Hmm.
Well, the
Figured it'd be-
activators were in that little thermos thing with him.
Yeah, but the bombs are brought in through the briefcase with the
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the briefcase. Yeah.
Yeah, the
And
explosives.
they checked that thing thoroughly. So I feel like if
Yeah.
they tried to hide those big like dish things inside the
Yeah.
briefcase, they would have gotten caught.
Yeah, and probably I mean, you saw the activator thing was big, so it probably couldn't fit in the thermos with what's his name, Yen?
Yeah.
Mm,
Yen.
I think
Yes,
so.
it was Yen. I just looked. So like I said, there was probably reasons that involve explosives and stuff that hopefully the screenwriters looked up.
Well, Ray can
But
be our
probably didn't.
explosives expert. So.
Okay.
Yes, with my my very
Yes, yes. Yes, yes.
Indubitably. With my bountiful explosive knowledge, I
there we go.
Mhm.
can concur that I don't know
Alright,
how to
well-
bullshit my way through this, guys.
That's okay.
Well, you've had plenty of time to come up with your favorite character, so go ahead.
I really liked Rusty Ryan personally.
Rusty's pretty good.
Rusty is good because he's always eating.
I thought that was hilarious. I love when they keep like consistencies like that within someone's character because it's like, yep, that is their personality.
Yeah.
That's also my personality. Eat.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like.
What about
I like just kind of wondering what the next thing he was gonna have,
Yep.
to eat would be.
I gotta look up this list of everything he ate.
It was just on Letterboxd. Someone had put
Yeah,
it in
in
their
the
review.
Oh, nice. Would that be too much of a basic bitch
Yes.
to just say Danny Ocean?
No, okay.
Yes.
Wow.
I almost even said, "Who's your favorite?" Not counting Danny or Rusty.
That's
I mean,
okay,
he's just
Gallus.
like,
Apparently, I'm a basic bitch too. It's fine.
because I mean, he's just like so cool and so suave, and obviously he's also very hot.
He's so
Yeah.
cool.
He's so awesome.
Oh,
Everything he just plays everything off so like.
He is very suave.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I like all the characters, honestly.
I did also like the Matt Damon's nervousness, like Linus. His character, like also he did a good job being like just like
Being
the
a
newbie,
literal
like one of
Linus.
this. Yeah, like the
He should
newbie,
have
he's
a
like
blankie.
kind of nervous over everything, and like I think he played that out pretty well.
Yeah. They tried to originally, before Matt Damon, tried to get Mark Wahlberg or Johnny Depp. And I don't think either of those two. Johnny Depp maybe, but I don't think either of them could have pulled off the like slightly nervous new guy. Mark Wahlberg, I don't think really could have pulled off much of. He would have been there.
the whole time.
And don't get me wrong, I like Mark Wahlberg, but character actor, he is not.
Yeah, the whole time I was watching this, I was like, "Is this like Bruce Wayne? How he got his fortune backstory?" Because George Clooney also played Batman in Batman and
Yes.
Robin. Obviously, the timeline definitely wouldn't add up, and also the lore. But it's kind of funny to think of it that way. Yeah, I also like the IT guy. He was pretty funny, especially when he like he was trying to run away from that guy who was right behind him.
From the guard. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, come on, dude. Like, you're gonna try and sneak out the door really quick. Like, that's not gonna work.
He was sweating so much.
I know.
He's like they established he's a nervous guy, but
Yeah.
he's better than he used to be apparently.
I really like that scene. Even though I've seen this movie before, I forgot that he finds that little like TV thing. So I was like, oh, what is he doing? So it was a nice little reveal that he was like, hey, you dropped your portable TV or whatever, satellite TV. Does that get good reception? Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, and like I said, I did appreciate that scene that like he had made a map because it's like, yeah, that the back of the house is confusing.
He also had a pretty big role. Like there's some characters who didn't have like super big roles, but like the IT guy was like one of the most important out of the group.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like he probably could have gotten more of the share because of all the work he did with the cameras and manipulation, catching 911 calls and stuff.
Yeah, I say Bernie Mac probably had the least to do, but his was probably one of the most important things. Just because that's how they got to Terry, to get the codes to get down there.
Yeah, between him and Linus.
Yeah.
It's a collab effort.
Yeah. And then, really, they said Ocean's 11, but like technically, they brought in a 12th guy to beat up George Clooney.
He probably has no idea what's going on though.
No, he doesn't. He just gets a few million. And
Ocean's
then
11 and an accomplice.
and an accomplice, yes. Well, I remember at Ocean's 12, it's so hard to figure out who the 12th person is because they bring in there's like 3 or 4 people that are just kind of there for a little bit. And it's like, so which one's the 12th?
It's Tess.
No, it's not Tess. She does absolutely nothing.
She does something.
She's like in the beginning of the movie. I think that is it.
No, she gets brought in later. She gets like
Oh,
pulled
that's
into
right.
she
The
whole
she has to
thing.
pretend to be Julia
No
Roberts.
No spoiler.
Okay, you're right. I forgot. God, that movie.
And then, like in Ocean's 13, the bad
They
guy
bring
becomes,
in Matt Damon's like
becomes part of the.
parents or something.
No, it's the owner of the casino, Andy Garcia, he becomes the 13th member because they.
Oh, that's right. I need to go back.
Plot
and
twist.
watch that. Plot twist. Yeah. Okay, maybe it's 13 that I'm thinking of, where they bring in a bunch of different like accomplices throughout the whole thing, and I'm just like,
Maybe.
okay, this is technically more than 13, but okay. Anyways, what was I about to say?
Well, you know what's interesting? I was just checking. The only character that's been in every single Ocean's movie, including 8, is Yen.
Really interesting.
I was just looking at his like acting career, and he's only been in the Ocean's movies, like I guess major motion pictures.
Yeah.
And if you look at Ocean's 8, I don't even think George Clooney's in this one,
No, like I didn't think any of the
None
original
of them.
cast was in 8.
except for
Yeah.
Yen. He was there apparently.
All right, good job, Yen. You gotta bring
That's
Yen.
crazy.
I like Yen.
They got Al Pacino for Ocean's 13. Damn.
Oh yeah, he becomes a new bad guy.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Like I said, I really like 13.
I'm gonna watch it soon. I don't know if I
I'm
watch 12.
so I think 12 and
I
13 are
may
still on
see 12.
Netflix, so I'll watch them. So jumping to kind of the end. I guess the end. Tess ends up leaving Andy Garcia and going back to Danny. Did anyone else feel that just felt weird? Like, yeah, leave Andy or
Yeah.
Terry Benedict. But why would you go back to Danny?
It's very sudden. Like, what made her change her mind?
Right? It's just there's nothing there, and it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's
I guess I mean you could
bit
say
sudden.
she still always has loved him, but like there
Well-
was nothing in their previous interactions that made you think, yeah, she still liked him.
Yeah, the part that really made me go, was when he's being arrested and going to the squad car, and she's running up behind me. She's like, "That's my husband." I'm like,
Yeah.
"What? What has happened between like the last 5 minutes that has made you like forgive and forget? Like, what the heck?"
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I mean, I get it. They showed how much of an asshole Andy Garcia's character was, like
Yeah,
saying that
he
he wants
only
to
liked
want
That was
money.
it.
But
Her hate for that.
yeah, I don't know.
But it was Danny who showed me that he was an ass. So now I love him again. It's just like I said, that's the ending. I'm just like, that does nothing about that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like maybe if that scene had happened and she just shows up at the end of the prison, it's like maybe okay, she's had a few months to think about it and wants him back. Fine. That would have made more sense than just immediately going, no, I have to go back to Danny. And then, he even makes the comment, like, well, I don't know if she belongs to me. But, like, the whole squad car thing made it, like, very clear that she still likes you. So I think they could have and should have cut out that little scene of him being put in the squad car and her chasing.
Yeah.
Because it was just such a sudden, like, no, I love him again. It's like, okay, what? Whiplash.
Totally.
Yeah, okay.
But-
that's kind of my problem with a lot of these older movies is all of a sudden the female character just fawns over the person that she was like hating like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I think
Agreed.
we've talked about that a couple times on the podcast
I
now,
think
where
so
it's just
too.
like
It's
all of a
the
sudden,
Majestic all over again.
yeah. Well, yeah. Oh, look at that, the Majestic. Yeah, but yeah, you go from like vehemently hating someone or disliking them to being like, well, let's bang.
Yeah, it's so sexist. Like any woman that has decent self-esteem would just still say, "Oh no, guy, that sucks for you," but I'm still no.
Yeah. And like I said, I totally. It's like, of course, I don't even know if they originally were planning to do a sequel. I mean, they kind of looked like they were setting up
Probably
for a
not.
sequel, but that final scene where you see the two guys, Terry Benedict, sent off to follow Danny. You're like, okay, so maybe they're kind of trying to set up a sequel, but they didn't know if they were going to get it. Either way, they were trying to make it be like, oh, Julie, so we can get Julia Roberts back for the sequel, and it's just there could have there's so many other ways they could have made it work better.
Well, I honestly thought like they were following him to like kill him, because that's what Andy Garcia character said. Like he was like, no
Yeah.
matter where you go, I'll find you or whatever. So I was like kind of half expecting them to be following him around so that they could like grab him and rough him up, throw him, give him some cement shoes, you know?
Yeah. Well, he doesn't know who robbed his casino yet, so.
Well, I guess that is true. But then why would they be following him around?
No, they're just following. He still doesn't trust Danny, so. And Danny
Maybe,
took Tess
maybe
away
he
from him.
suspects Danny by then.
Yeah.
I mean, I would, even though he did have a pretty good plan there to pretend to be beaten up and not know what
Yeah,
was
and
going
it's been known that he like plots these kind of things already. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, he's got that Bruce Wayne brain. Always thinking of everything.
So smart, so suave, so sexy.
And I guess like he had that fake fight with Brad Pitt to, I guess, make Linus step up into that role where he needed to be. Is that
Yeah.
the reason why they faked all that?
Yeah, I was confused about that too.
I think part of it was fake, part of it was not. Because, like, Brad Pitt definitely did not know about Tess until Linus, like, showed her.
Mm.
Well, maybe he did. I don't know. Maybe he did.
No, probably he didn't. The facial expression
Yeah,
makes
no,
you think that he didn't.
exactly.
Yeah, when he first found out in the lobby of that one casino, I think that was a pretty genuine reaction.
Yeah, agreed.
This is my favorite part of the day.
Yeah. It's like, oh, okay.
I mean, look, I'm not speaking for all the men on the show or even the women. I don't really think that Julie Roberts is that good looking. I mean, she's a
I
good
don't
looking
either.
woman, but I
Careful
don't
He has
think-
there.
a horse mouth.
oh damn!
It's just so big.
She does have a big
I
mouth.
I will admit I do like everything about her except her mouth.
Yeah, right?
No, like, Julia Roberts is fine. Like,
Yeah, she's not ugly.
but I would. She's not, like, yeah, she's not ugly, but I would never
No.
say, like, I would never, if I saw her every day, I would be like, this is the highlight of my day. But, like, my highlight of the day is watching just other women that walk through the casino.
Yeah, they were trying to make her seem like a queen bee, I guess, or whatever. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, she just doesn't do it for me, I guess. So.
Yeah. Me either. And then, like, even as, when I was younger watching this movie, every time I was like, this is the highlight of my day. I was like, really? That's the highlight of your day? Okay.
I mean, you look at the cast and it's like 95% men. So there's like in this world, there's not really that many women. So
There are definitely women.
Well, that's that they made up for it with Ocean's 8. So.
oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
So I know Julia Roberts was a little hesitant to do this movie since it was just a cast of dudes. But she did it. And I think Julia Roberts is a good
Yeah.
fit for Danny Ocean.
Okay.
George Clooney. They could date. And that'd be fine.
I was wondering what you were about to say there.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, I don't like look at her and go like, George Clooney would never date her. No, I could see George Clooney dating her. I wouldn't, but
What about Matt Damon?
no, that one does. That one is a little. I'm like, Matt Damon. One, she is like 20 years older than you,
Also, Matt Damon, not that.
and you're
bad.
Matt Damon. You could do better.
All right.
67.
All right,
Let's see.
n-
She was
now
born
we
in
can-
67. Matt Damon was born in. Okay, she's only 3 years older than Matt Damon.
You know, I was about to say
Wow.
she kind of
wow.
looks cougar age, like 40, but she, I mean,
Right?
It's the mouth.
It's
Yeah.
It ages you.
yeah.
Oh, she's
It's-
got like
it's the
high
mouth wrinkles.
cheekbones. She got like high cheekbones and stuff, and yeah, she does look
Yeah.
older than she is. I'm trying to see. Yeah, she just it's the mouth. it's it's too wide.
So wide.
So wide. And like I'm just trying to look at older films and stuff. It's like, yeah, it always just kind of
It's always been there.
I mean I knew it's always been there, but like, yeah, geez.
I liked her in the episode of Friends when she like gets back at Chandler. It's a great episode.
She was in Friends. Wait.
Yeah, she did like a cameo in one episode. Like Chandler, like they went to school together when they were younger, and
Mm.
he like embarrassed her by pulling her pants down in front of the whole school. And so she she lures him into the bathroom of this restaurant, makes him take off all his clothes, steals his clothes, and leaves.
Nice.
Damn.
Oh, it's great. She's awesome.
Yeah. Like I like Julia Roberts as an actress. She's really good.
Yeah,
But
but the mouth.
she's not like she's not ugly, but she's not like a 10. And she does look so much older than Matt Damon. Like I thought for sure she was way older than Matt Damon.
The more you know.
Yeah. Because Matt Damon just looks like a baby in this movie.
He does.
And I guess he was 30,
He is. Pretty
but she
much.
did not look 33. Yeah, she was in like 33 when they filmed this.
Yeah, it's probably the the older way, the older style of filming and all that. Just it makes her look ages her up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it could have also been like the makeup, the way they did makeup, trying to make her look
Yeah.
all elegant.
Well, they tried to make her look older. But yeah, I thought she was closer age to George Clooney and not 6 years younger than George Clooney.
I guess that's why they did make her look older, just because she's supposed to be with George Clooney
Yeah.
and or
maybe.
Andy Garcia.
Yeah. Oh yeah, how old's Andy Garcia? I'm just looking at everyone's age right now.
I mean, Andy Garcia looked kind of like in his late 30s.
I thought he was like supposed to be in his like 50s.
Oh,
Maybe not 50s. It doesn't say his age.
I feel like 50s back in 2000 was like you're on death's door. Like, I feel-
Pretty much.
No, not in not early 2000s. That was in the early 90s, 80s. Like the Golden Girls, we look at them like, oh, they're like 60, 70s. Like, no, they were 50.
Yeah, that's wild.
well, I mean, you think about
look
Elliot
old.
Gould when he was in this movie. Like, I think he was like, I don't even know. I do like 60 something.
Who?
The
Elliot
the
Gould.
old guy.
Yeah, Ruben.
Yeah,
I mean, he was born in 38.
but he looked much older. Well, I guess he's old enough now.
Yeah,
I think he's still around though.
Yeah, doesn't say he's died.
What about wasn't
wait,
the other
he
guy
was in
older
Ocean's
than
8.
Ruben? Oh, he was.
You were wrong. He's in Ocean 8 too.
Oh, you're right. He is. He's on all of them. Him and
Yeah.
Yen.
Where was I going? Oh yeah, I was trying to find out Andy Garcia's age. Didn't list his age. Okay, Garcia was born in 56. So, what was that? 5 years older than Clooney.
All right.
All right. Well, yeah. Julia Roberts, we learned, is not as old as we thought. And Matt Damon is older than we thought.
Yes. Yeah. Because he looks like, I don't know,
25.
20
at
something.
least.
Yeah, like
Yeah, like mid-20s max. Although I will say Matt Damon did he was looked really young, and then suddenly he like popped up and looks his age now.
Well.
Like I think it was right after The Martian. Where you like see him and the other things, you're like, oh, and he was also in Ocean's 8, by the way.
But he was he was in Ocean 12. What the heck?
Yeah, there was a lot of people in Ocean's 8.
Well, I think the problem is that when you look at the Ocean's 8 cast, you have to say see all, and then he's like,
it's because
there's so many fucking actors.
it's
but you
all
expect them to
because
be at the
like
top.
they're all tech cameos. Yeah, only the 8 women are like the main actors, and everyone else.
Yeah,
is
they're just
basically.
cameos. Well, just to show that it does take place in the same universe.
Universe. That's a funny way to say it.
The
Oceans
the
universe.
OCU.
Yes.
The OCU.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe they're credited because like, oh, there he is on the camera, on the security camera.
Is the original movie part of the OCU? Like, is Frank Sinatra Danny Ocean's dad?
No, because they used blackface in that. They didn't want anything to. They're like, please don't go watch that movie. Watch this one instead. It's better.
That's why they remade it.
Yeah. So we all agree it doesn't make sense that Julia Roberts would immediately go back to Danny. Maybe after a few months, like, go, yeah, I want to be back with him.
Wow. That's the topic we're still on?
I think so.
It feels like that was brought up like 20 minutes ago.
You see what they should have done? They should have brought Tess back for Ocean's 8.
Yeah.
Yes.
That would have made sense. Have her be like the one getting the team together.
Yeah. So how much do you think each of them got after this heist?
I mean, at least
Didn't they
$5, right?
Yeah. You're not wrong.
5?
Didn't one of them do the math or no?
I did some math here.
I'm pretty sure they said it in the movie, but
I think all they ever said was 150 or 60 million.
Oh yeah,
11
you
ways.
said do the math, yeah.
Yeah.
And in the end, they walked away with 163 million. I think it was the number.
Oh yeah, they wanted me to do math. Yeah, right.
But just to throw a ballpark
Hold
out,
on.
how much do you think each of them got?
150
11,
million divided by 11.
No, 163 million.
163 divided by the math's all off now.
I'll tell you. They basically walked away with like 15 million each.
That's not
A
too
little
bad.
less, I think. A little less. So yeah, it's not bad.
Especially for the one guy who literally just did one thing and left.
Which guy?
Bernie Mac.
Oh yeah. He just had to work the casino job he was already working.
Yeah.
And get
making money.
fired. Yeah, I was like, he was actually getting paid and doing a job that he clearly enjoyed, and then he had to get fired and got 11 million or 15 million.
Sounds like
So,
a good day's
not
work to me.
Yeah.
Not bad.
He's like, oh no, I've been fired. I can retire. So especially, I guess, back in 2001, 15 million would go a lot further than it does today.
Well, yeah. You would think so.
It's probably basically equivalent of like 25 million or something. I don't know. I can't do the math.
I mean, look, I think my grandfather retired when he was like 55, so
Yeah.
I think 15 million is going to be more than enough to keep you satiated in the 2000s.
Oh yeah. Even now, it would be enough if you did all the stuff right.
So you're saying to invest in Tesla?
Not crypto.
Oh, God.
No, not Tesla. That's going down. Haven't you heard?
So you're telling me to buy Dogecoin?
No. Just do some investments, I guess.
Invest these nuts. Oh,
Actually, with 15 million, I was like, 15 million, you wouldn't even have to necessarily. It's invest much if you just lived,
Comfortable,
you know,
just live where you're living right now.
yeah.
Like that's the only like if someone would just gift me like $1 million, I could literally live off that for years.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, make a couple investments.
No, I'm saying even if you
Get
don't
some
make
properties.
investments, I could like if I just keep living the way I'm living right now, I could live off $1 million for at least probably 10 to 15 years.
Pay off the house and take a year off of work and then come back after you've done some vacationing and you still got plenty of money left.
Yeah.
And you don't have to worry about, you don't have to worry about things.
Yeah, yeah. And then if you do invest some of it, obviously you could extend that out longer.
Or lose it all.
Yeah. Well, it depends. Like there are some investments that you can do that. I don't think you lose money. It just gets interest.
Yeah, this is not financial advice, but invest in Chipotle because I go there 3 times a week at least.
Yemmy's
Like
keeping that
me and Taco
Chipotle.
Bell.
Yeah, I'm keeping that multi-million-dollar corporation alive.
Yeah.
No need to thank me.
I expect a thank you gift from Chipotle.
I'm just
within the
working
week.
towards. I'm working towards that. I think Seth Rogen got like a black Chipotle credit card that was like
Mhm.
unlimited money.
Wow.
I think it was Seth Rogen. I don't. Doesn't matter. I'm looking to get
Yeah,
that.
so I was like, I know Bill Gates got one from somewhere as well, and
McDonald's, I think, or something.
it's like cool. Yeah, give free food to the billionaires who can afford food, and not to those who
Look, eventually someone at Chipotle corporate will be like, "Wow, this guy spent like $5 million on Chipotle. Maybe we should just like, I don't know, give him some free Chipotle."
You
Yeah.
have like
I'm
some
hoping
reward
for
program.
Taco Bell.
Yeah, I mean, I get a free entree every 2 weeks or 3 weeks or so every month.
It's pretty good.
Do
It's
they know
pretty
you
good.
by name there?
I go to a few different ones because I mostly go to Chipotle while I'm at work.
While you're traveling.
Yeah.
Got you. My sushi place used to know my name.
It's funny.
Nice.
A Taco Bell that I go to that's really far away from where I live, but I go there for work sometimes. They somehow recognize me when I go there like maybe once a month because I'm not out that way too often. But yeah, I drive through the drive-through and they're like, "Hey, Yemmy." I'm like, "Hey." Weird.
Love that.
Your usual? Yes, please.
I guess.
When I was in college, there was this amazing wing place that made tofu wings, and they were so freaking good that I ordered them every Friday. I would have my tofu wings and my monster, and I would watch something on a VHS tape. I don't know why, but that was my college Friday
VHS.
night. Yeah, I literally brought a VCR to my college dorm. But I would call them and they were like, "Hey Ray, you're normal," and I would be like, "Yeah, Max, my normal."
Well, now we gotta
It
know
was great.
what the VHS tapes were. Was it
I was
the
about to
Shrek
ask.
trilogy?
Lots of like old Disney. I had like Toy Story. I did have Shrek,
Let's go.
101 Dalmatians, Little Mermaid, Cinderella, Snow White, those kinds.
Do y'all
Nice.
remember when people thought that the VHS tapes of Disney movies were gonna be like worth millions?
Yeah, because
Because
of the vault.
right, because of the vault. And I remember, I believe it was when my parents were moving. We had all the VHSs in the movie drawer or whatever. And my mom pulled them out. It's like, oh, these have to be worth something nowadays. So my dad goes and looks them up on eBay. And it's like, no, $5 for like Snow White. Like I mean, sure, there's like maybe
Yeah.
some people who are like, I want to collect that because you can see sex written in the dust in Lion King, and you can't see that anymore in the DVD version or whatever. But I think that because they were so massively distributed at the end of the VHS life cycle, it doesn't really matter. Plus, you can of course watch them all on Disney Plus now, including Bambi 2. I don't know why I
did
brought
not
that
know
one up.
Bambi had a sequel.
Well, there you go. That's
it-
why I
it
brought
did.
it
Who
up.
else gets shot?
Yeah,
Bambi? Like,
No, it's like the time skip that happens in Bambi 1. I think it's like that. You get to see that. So it's still Bambi as a kid after his mom's
Oh.
been shot or something. I don't remember. I
Well,
didn't see it.
that's
I just
fun.
like looking at the cover. I'm like, well, why is Bambi still young? And so is Thumper. And
Bambi too, the trauma years.
yeah,
For episode 200, we'll do Bambi, Bambi 2, and then that Bambi horror movie that's coming out.
ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
so
Call
Bambi
it
horror
tribute.
movie coming out?
Yeah, it's by the same
Is it
people who
just
did the
called
Winnie the Pooh one.
Bambi?
I don't know what it's called actually.
I was just Bambi alone is enough horror for any child.
Bambi the Reckoning is what it's called.
Shut
Wow.
up.
Apparently coming out this year.
Yeah.
Release date July 25th. Oh, by the time this episode comes out, it'll be around. Maybe we'll review that
Soon.
one.
Oh god.
Oh boy. But yeah, it's a part of the this like Disney horror movie cinematic universe with Winnie the Pooh
Yeah.
and
Everything's a cinematic universe
Pinocchio
these days.
or what I don't know. Yeah, at this point it's just like overplayed at this point. Like they're Mickey Mouse is now public domain. So now you got like 5
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse horror movies, and then Winnie the Pooh was public domain. You have like 3 of those, and I don't know, man. Like one is like
Anything that goes
enough.
public domain is going to become a
The
horror movie.
Grinch got a
Just
horror
accept it.
movie, and it wasn't even like you want these movies to be like actually good or worth watching, right? Or like campy
Yeah.
fun. But what they end up being is like, here's the idea we had: horror movie but Winnie the Pooh, or horror movie but Mickey Mouse, and then they just don't do anything with it. They're like, we don't know what to do. He'll just kill some people. I don't know. Come on.
You can
Anyway,
start writing something.
this is a big loop around to I think George Clooney's pretty handsome.
Yeah. yeah.
Was that what we were talking about?
Way to bring it home.
So I just realized here on Letterboxd, I did not say one of the 11 because you have to click show more and it lists them as uncredited.
What?
And I think we've talked about them. And I think
Don
it's
Cheadle?
Don Cheadle.
Yeah, you
is
know what? You're right.
uncredited. And I think it's
He's
because he
credited?
was just like, that accent's so bad, don't credit me.
Wow.
I guess I don't know. That's so weird that he's clearly credited, just not in the credits, I guess.
I guess.
Either was Topher Grace, who played, Topher Grace.
Himself.
Yeah. And it's weird. Yeah, if you go to Don Cheadle's page, Ocean's 13 or Ocean's 11 is not listed on his like. That's so
That
weird.
is
Why
so
would they
weird.
credit him? I mean, usually it's because the actor requests it, but is he so like embarrassed by that accent? He's like, just don't credit me.
I guess he requested it then, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I see Topher Grace like, because he played himself. And that's the thing, like with it in the second one, is like, yeah, they've already established that these actors, actors do exist, and they just happen to look like some of these other Oceans people. But I don't see the other. Oh wait, no, Shane West. Okay, yeah, I was like, I don't see the other actors, but no, they are there. They're just not as known as Topher Grace. For me, personally. Joshua Jackson. He's been in a lot of stuff too. Anyways,
Anywho,
we've talked about this for a while now. Are we good? Anything
We're
else
good.
that anyone wants to bring up?
I don't think so. What do we think
I
of the
feel like
sound? What do we
there's-
think of the soundtrack in this one, Ed?
Oh yes, thank you. The soundtrack. Loved it. Very jazzy, very cool.
Yeah, I think it's very fitting for.
I
what
was just
this
about
movie
to
is.
say that. It was very fitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely like set the tone for like it has become like such a heist kind of type of soundtrack. I don't know if this movie is what established it, but I guess the original established it, right? Because of all the Rat Pack. That's the type
Yeah.
of soundtrack they also had.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe if we watch it, it's all like,
I feel like from the first 5 minutes that I watched, I feel like it did kind of sound very similar, like still very like jazzy kind of stuff.
yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, I kind of felt like it could have used some drowning pool in there, you know.
Yeah, you would.
No, I thought the soundtrack was great. Definitely fit the movie, fit the vibe, and it was
Yeah.
fun.
What's
Very fun, yes.
Yeah, agreed. You know, and I also had fun like trying to figure out certain shots. Like, wait, I think I know where that is, and like trying to looking up like maps, like, but there's nothing over there that would fit, and then finding out, oh, okay, it's because that building they used was demolished. So, yeah, it was definitely weird seeing the strip in 2001 versus what it is now.
No sphere.
Like, yeah, the whole no sphere, no link. Like that scene where Basher is putting off the pinch. Like, I'm like, that's totally like in the parking lot behind Paris, which is basically now like a parking garage / the link. So it's like that area doesn't exist anymore. He could not be parked there. But also he kind of could. Like, you would just be a little further from the strip. But yeah, so it was fun. That was interesting to see all those different things. You all should come out to Las Vegas, and I'll take you on a tour of where these shots were.
Heck yeah, then we can perform our own heist.
Then we can
Yeah,
get
let's
married at
do
the
it.
Elvis Chapel.
I don't think there
Let's
is
do it.
a chapel.
They married or murdered?
Yeah, I want to get murdered by a Elvis impersonator. Oh, buddy, I'm
Oh,
gonna
buddy.
stab you.
That's, you know, you could do Elvis weddings. Yeah, I mean that's a real good impression.
That was fantastic.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
It was better than some of the Elvis impersonators I've seen.
I don't doubt that.
Oh, Lord have
Yeah.
mercy.
Is that something that Elvis said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what Jesse from Full House said, and he was aficionado of Elvis. So
That is
yeah,
true.
Elvis must have done it.
Oh.
Do you also like, what is it, fried banana sandwiches? Is that what he liked?
I mean, it doesn't sound bad.
What?
I don't know.
It was fried
Something
peanut butter
about
and
bananas.
banana. The only reason I know
Was
that
it
is
peanut
from the
butter?
episode of Fairly Odd Parents where like he shows up at the beach, and he's like, "Oh, mama." It's kind of morphing into Johnny Bravo at this point, but you get the gist. Yeah.
Kind of.
Peanut butter, banana, and bacon.
I mean, that doesn't sound
Wow.
bad. I mean, I
mean,
would
it-
eat it.
The bacon is what throws me off.
Well, if it's like
I do.
crisped up, I can see it working like a
That's
breakfast.
a lot of different textures at one time.
I feel like it's mostly mush with crispy in
With
the middle.
crisp.
Mostly mush.
I also the
Huh.
bread is probably toasted, so it's like crispy mush, crispy mush, crispy.
Hmm.
So yeah, this is all just a loop around to say that like I think Brad Pitt's pretty hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, okay.
All right.
Tay, do you
I
want to
guess that's
start us
it then.
off on our final thoughts and rating?
Oh, right. I'm the final thought. Okay. Or the first thought, not the final.
Yes.
So obviously I suggested this movie because I've always enjoyed this movie. It is one of my favorites. I think it's well done. Yeah, there's a few little details here and there that you just go, okay, that doesn't make sense. Like, again, Tess immediately going back to Danny. But overall, like, the music's great. The snappy editing and like just getting us to the plot. You know, this, as Yemmy put, the snappy like building the crew, and it all flows really well. You know, I just thoroughly enjoy this movie. I think it's a lot of fun. I'm debating. Do I give it a 5 or a 4.5? Can I give it a 4.75?
No. Absolutely not.
Well, I guess I'll round up and give it a 5 out of 5. It is one of my favorite movies. I do enjoy it. So.
And it's not just because you live in Nevada.
No, because I didn't even live in Nevada when this movie came out.
See, there you go. I just wanted to clarify that for the people who maybe missed the last episode because I brought
Oh,
that
yeah.
up at the end.
Yeah. Although they do bring, there's two of the heist people are from my home state, so they're Yemmy's favorite.
There's
too.
the real reason.
The Mormon boys. Yeah. Oh yeah, when he makes the one comment to Saul, like, "You'd like Provo?" I was like, "Saul would not like Provo. No one likes Provo." No, that's kind of the joke, but anyways, yeah, 5 out of 5.
Cool.
Ray, you're next.
Oh, me. Yeah, I surprisingly like this movie a lot more than I anticipated. Action movies, sounds so stupid, but action movies sometimes bore me.
But
But
this is a
this one,
heist movie, not an action movie.
whatever, it's all the same to me. But I didn't think this one was terribly bad. Like I said before, I really liked the fact that they included how done it of the heist rather than just saying, "Hey, we're gonna do this," and then they do it, and it's like, fucking how. But yeah, I thought it was great. I thought the casting was really great. So I'm sorry, Miss. Oh my gosh, almost said
Roberts.
Julie Andrews. That's not right. I'm sorry, Julia Roberts, about your horse mouth, or calling it your horse mouth.
Sorry, I
All
don't think
in
she
all,
listens to the podcast, so we're okay.
You don't know. You
don't.
don't know. Knowing my luck, I'm gonna get canceled. But I'll give this one. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5.
Nice.
Yeah, I found it pretty enjoyable. Had a lot of fun while watching it. I didn't like. I mean, I'm a big stickler for endings, as you know from the last episode, and I wasn't
Yeah.
too big on the ending of this one. It didn't like hurt the movie that much, but yeah, I just hate like random character switcheroos, 180s, you
Yeah.
know,
Agreed.
reversals. It's just yeah, it just doesn't stick well with me because it just feels like a bit of a lazy writing trope. But the rest of the movie is really well done. Good acting, great music, fun scenes. I landed on a 4 out of 5 as well on this one.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah, just like Tay, this is a movie that I've seen many, many times. It's been a while since I've seen it last time, so I feel like, yeah, it's about time I've rewatched this, and it's still as enjoyable as it's always been. Yeah, I just love like I mentioned, like the ensemble cast and how well they all work together, and music is really good, and everything just works so well, and everything just like moves at a nice pace. Everything's like snappy and good comedy in here. So yeah, minus like a few nitpicks here and there. Very enjoyable overall. So I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5.
All right.
Yeah. It's like I don't know if I should round it up. It's fine.
It's
I
fine.
rounded up.
It's fine. So, all right. So for Ocean's 11 from 2001, the average for the Film Freaks is 4.375.
Very
Not
nice.
too
very
shabby.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Ray, it is your movie pick, and I think I accidentally said Tay when we were pre-recording. So if you need some time to find a movie, we are going to do the small recommendations. Does anyone have any small recommendations for this week?
Sure, I'll go ahead and give one. Go
Does it
ahead and
start
watch
with an S?
Ocean's.
Oh,
No, go ahead and watch Ocean's 13. It's really good. I would say skip 12, but I think there's like new character in 12 that comes back for 13. That's kind of important. So maybe
Yeah.
just watch the whole trilogy.
Yeah.
I don't know if one of us will recommend it soon in the future, but I mean the 13 specifically is like a direct sequel to 11 because not Danny, the bad guy. What's his name?
Andrew
Danny Garcia.
Danny Garcia.
Ocean's 12 is a direct sequel as well, actually.
Yeah. What I mean is like he basically finds everyone and wants revenge on them. So it's like a direct follow up to the
No, that is 12.
11.
Where he wants the Revenge.
No, it's 13. Like he rounds out the whole crew and makes them go on a heist for his rival casino with El Pacino. That's 13.
Okay, that is. But 12 is he finds out as well.
I don't remember, maybe, but all I remember is like
plot
the
for y'all.
12. The plot for 12 is like them trying to out thief the famous thief.
Despite pulling off the biggest
Oh,
heist
yeah,
in
yes.
Las Vegas history, the Ocean
You're
crew
right.
have tried to stay straight and lay low, but it's proven a challenge. Casino owner Terry Benedict demands that Danny Ocean return the money plus millions more in interest. Unable to come up with the cash, the crew is forced to come together to pull off another series of heists.
That's the 13?
That's 12.
That's 12.
That's 12, really?
It's in Rome, Paris,
Wow.
and Amsterdam.
I thought that was the plot for 13. I guess I do need to rewatch them. So yeah, just rewatch
Yeah.
12 and
Yeah,
13.
yeah.
That's my small recommendation.
The 13th one is Danny is back, and ruthless casino owner Willie Bank double crosses Ruben Trishkov, causing a heart attack. Danny Ocean vows that he and his team will do anything to bring down Willie, along with everything he's got.
Willie.
Okay, yep. Even if it means asking for help from an enemy, so they do get help from Andy Garcia.
Which
Yeah,
Or
that's
Terry
what I
Benedict.
remembered.
I feel like that's the plot
Wow.
twist.
That's crazy. I remember. I guess, yeah, because like since he was involved in 12 and like.
Well,
him
yeah, like
winning-
12, if I remember right, is like said there is the whole Europe thing. Like first they find out there is like a thief who thinks he's the best, and they're like, oh no, someone's like Danny Ocean's the best, and so he tells Andy Garcia, if I remember right, and yeah, I don't remember.
I do remember that, yeah. So yeah, the plot of 12 is kind of a mess, but I guess it's still a very important movie to watch to enjoy 13.
Yeah. So watch them both. Like it's not a horrible movie. It's just not as good as 11 or 13.
Yeah, it's just average.
Yeah.
I don't like the ending of that one.
Yeah.
Okay. My recommendation is to go watch Superman, the new one by James Gunn. Not
Mhm.
perfect, but very good. And better than anything that the Snyderverse pulled off, in all
Of
honesty.
course.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
people online who thinks that the Snyderverse is better, and they're shitting all over this movie because they simply liked, for whatever reason, likes Zack Snyder. But let's be honest, Zack Snyder's universe kind of failed from the get-go, and it's essentially tumbled DC into a pit of loss. And now with James Gunn back in the helm, it's a breath of fresh air. Like this is the best Superman movie we've gotten in quite some time, and
A long time.
yeah, it's fun. It's got some heartwarming moments. Crypto is great. But I also like Mr. Terrific kind of stole the show for me. Like I felt like he was like such a strong character, and so I enjoyed him, and I like that he was around so much. And plus, Green Lantern Guy Gardner, very fun as well. I mean, I know you're supposed to hate Guy Gardner or whatever, but I thought that it was a pretty good job by Nathan Fillion.
Yeah, Nathan
Um,
Fillion.
Yeah, and also
That was surprising.
I really like the new remix of the theme song. It's got like it's a guitar solo instead of like an orchestral thing, which I think is kind of cool. Like I don't, maybe it's a bit cliche, but it's kind of cool. So yeah, go watch Superman if you can in theaters. Not sponsored.
I have no little suggestion. Small suggestion this week.
I have a large suggestion.
Oh no.
Don't decide to get married, move, and find a job and sell a house all at the same time.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh, that's like an evolution of the last small recommendation. You've had a few new things there.
Yeah, help me.
I'm
I
sorry,
would say,
Rick.
but seriously, but like, no, seriously.
Yeah.
Don't ever do that to yourself. I was like talking to my therapist, and he was like, you realize that you have 3 of the 4 major stressors that someone goes through in their entire life, and you're doing them all at once. And I said, yes, sir, I do. And I hate it here. So, you know.
I think that's
I'm
a great
sorry.
suggestion.
Yeah.
I would
Me
also
too.
recommend not moving during a worldwide pandemic because I did
Yeah.
that a couple years
Ah.
ago, or when that was
Yeah.
happening, and none of my family could help me move because either they had COVID or they were too afraid of catching COVID. So I moved my
Yeah.
entire
that
house
sucks.
with Greedy Waffles. Greedy Waffles were there too, but
That's
Aw,
good.
way to go, Greedy.
I'd recommend not buying a car the month before a pandemic.
Aw.
Luckily, I did keep my job, so it was okay. But there was a little touch and go there for a second. Like, well, shit. Now it's like I bought the car because like I got a new job, everything's good. Pandemic hit, and I was like, well, no, I'm gonna lose my job in this car. Cool. Luckily, it didn't work out that way, but still not a good idea to do.
so the small recommendation is to have foresight.
Yeah, be able to predict the future. What's wrong with you?
You
Yeah,
know.
have foresight, idiots.
Well, hey, speaking of the
losers.
future, we got a movie recommendation in the future.
Yeah.
Ray, what do you
But-
have for us?
To be fair, I have been ready with my movie. I thought that it was my turn, but I wasn't sure, so I was prepared. Maybe that should be my small recommendation. Always be prepared. But I don't think that y'all have watched this like before me. But if you have, let me know, and then I will figure something out.
You could have checked my
Um,
spreadsheet.
I did, but I just making sure. Just making sure.
Okay.
Well, actually, I checked Yemmy's spreadsheet. The
Letterbox
Um,
playlist.
yes, I did. But the movie that I chose was is The Breakfast Club from
Okay.
1985. Yes, 1985.
Cool.
We watched it yet? I don't think so.
No, we have not.
Definitely not.
Okay.
Nope.
Sweet. All right.
I mean,
Five high
I've seen
schools-
it before, but
That's fair.
not for this podcast.
That's fair. 5 high school students from different walks of life endure a Saturday detention under a power-hungry principal. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I had a stroke. The group includes a rebel John, Princess Claire, Outcast Allison, Brainy Brian, and Andrew the Jock. Each has a chance to tell his or her story, making the others see them a little differently. And when the day ends, they question whether school will ever be the same. Directed by
Spoiler.
John. What?
Spoiler. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Oh. Director John Hughes, screenplay by John Hughes, stars Molly Ringwald, Judd Nelson, Anthony Michael Hall, Ali Sheedy, Emilio Estevez, and Paul Gleason. So, there we go.
Awesome. I've never seen this one.
I saw it once, just after high school.
I saw it once, probably a few years ago for the first time.
Nice. Well, you get to watch it again.
It's a pretty
And that's perfectly fine.
pretty small cast for the movie.
Yeah, there's only like 7 people in the movie,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
maybe 6.
Yep.
But yeah.
Remember, I think there's a janitor who shows up at one point or something.
Oh
So
no. How could they?
It's a pretty like chill movie, I guess.
it's
I love-
definitely a very 80s movie as well.
It is. I freaking love it. I love 80s movies. So, yay. You can watch it on Netflix.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Netflix,
Good.
Amazon, etc. The huge.
The huge.
But it's one of the usual I actually have and don't have to pay extra for.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Which I appreciate.
And I double checked, and there's no signs of it leaving anytime soon, so we're good.
Yeah, unlike mine, where I was like, we've got like a few weeks. Oh, never mind. It
Yeah.
leaves tonight.
Well, don't let me
There
forget.
was-
There is an update for the one movie for episode 150. So I'll let you all know about that after the podcast. Don't let me forget though.
Okay, are we gonna announce it next episode?
Yep, at the end of Ray's episode.
Hey.
All right.
Hey.
So yeah, if you don't want to be spoiled or if you want to join the conversation for the Breakfast Club, just make sure you watch that before the next episode airs in 2 weeks. It's a bi-weekly podcast, folks. And yes, we are sneaking up on episode 150, and we will talk all about that next episode. So hold on to your butts, okay?
Yeah, which means no fan vote attached to this episode as usual.
That's right. Tay doesn't know what to do.
I mean, I never do anything anyways. You do it.
I don't know what to do. But yeah, does anyone else have anything they want to mention before we end the show today?
Nope.
Clean your ass.
I'm good.
Yeah.
We're so back.
Wash your legs.
Time to bring
Wash
it
your
back.
feet. Yeah. All right.
Your feet.
Whoa, mama. I've been Yemmy the ferret, and I've been here with.
Just careless.
Tay.
Right.
And this has been another episode of Film Freaks with a Z, the podcast about movies.
That was the best one yet.
Okay. Yeah, let's just bite.